employee. We'll do that at the regular, at the tail end of our regular business meeting. The first order of business would be the minutes of the February 3rd meeting. That was mailed to the magistrates.
I've not seen any changes or corrections, so motion approved as presented.
Thank you, Sam. Motion by Sam, second by Jerry Hahn. Further discussion? All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove? Motion carries. Next will be your bills list and transfers. Any specific question on any of the bills?
The Wilkerson Bridge,
The fees?
Yes.
And we're paying for those directly,
Okay.
state and sales tax. And
They're waiting for word from the contractor to begin. It should be shortly.
are the beans actually here yet? We're just cutting the check and having it ready for them, Sam, but it'll probably be here between now and the next board meeting.
Very good.
Sure, you do.
Save you $3,000.
Could he still come down enough to make an impact on the cost?
Oh, we're down to really, we did that and, some other, we're gonna do some backfill ourselves and some other stuff, guardrail and stuff. We're looking at some other options for that, holding off on the guardrail. Just take, I think we're about $7,878. We'll keep it down pretty good. Yeah.
I'll make a,
We'll watch them hidden cost in there.
I'll make a motion, pay the bill as presented.
And the motion to pay the bills as presented. There's a second to the motion. Are y'all bashful with that? You don't want to pay the bill? You saw the list. Second by Jerry. All approved, say aye. Disapprove. Motion carries. Next would be the first reading of a list of zoning requests. Zoning requests this time are a little lengthy. Did not have a meeting in December or January, so it made a long February. The second meeting, and the plan zoning was like the 20th or so of January, so there were 6 different requests. First is number 2298, Charles T. and Denise Taylor, A1 to R1A, 1 acre, on Middle Call Lane, approved by the Planning Commission on a vote of 8 to 0.
Make a motion to concur with planning and zoning, approve this.
Got a motion to concur with the Planning Commission. Second by Sam Hutchins. All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove? Motion carries. Number 2299, Cobblestone LLC, A1 to R1A, 1.89 acres at 7899 Bloomfield Road. Approved by the Planning Commission by a vote of 7 to 1. Jerry, that's in your district. Motion to approve on second reading. For first reading and advertise for second. Is there a second to that motion? Second by Tim Hutchins. All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove. Motion carries. Number 2300, Anna Ruth Bryant, A1 to R1A, 25.99 acres on Poplar Flat Road. Approved by Planning Commission by a vote of 8 to 0.
Motion to approve on first reading.
Motion approved by Sam Hutchins, second by Jerry Hahn. All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove? Motion carries. Number 2301, Dolly Ann Ruby, A1 to R1A, 20.18 acres on Poplar Flat Road. Approved by the Planning Commission by a vote of 8 to 0.
Motion to approve, and then it's just so the media knows, this is part of the same farm, actually.
Good joint, yeah.
It joins that property. So motion to approve
Motion approved on first reading.
on first reading.
Second, the second on the motion was made by Bernard Dice. All approved, say aye. Disapprove? Motion carries. 2302, Winston Properties LLC, A1 to R1A, 2.95 acres on Hubbard's Lane. Approved by the Planning Commission by a vote of 8 to 0.
Make a motion to approve this rezoning.
Got a motion to approve on first reading. Second by Jerry Hahn. All approved, say aye. Disapprove? Motion carries. Number 2303, Vidito Cabinet Incorporated, I1 to I1M, 2.5 acres on New Haven Road, approved by the planning commission by a vote of 8-0. And I will make that motion in the absence of Mayor Winston's district, if I could get a second.
Well, also we're binding elements, I guess you want to include that too.
Well, that's part of the,
That was part of
part of
their
the submission, but there are binding, a significant amount of binding elements
Yeah.
involved in that.
I noticed in there, thing that if that ever changes hands, this zoning disappears,
Goes back to the I-1.
goes back to the I-1, that is correct. Second on that. motion.
Second by Sam Hutchins. Any further discussion? All approved, say aye.
Aye.
Disapprove, motion carries. Just so the public out here knows and the media knows, it's Vento Cabinets, got his property here, and he's got the acreage behind it. He's gonna actually start cutting some of his own trees and taking some of that, where he used to buy those trees outsourced and buying those trees and bring them in. He's gonna start doing his own on his own property. Got a pretty good amount of timber there, he says. The next order of business, each year, the state sends counties a notice on the CPI increase for the elected officials. Previously, I had written the Department of Local Government and the Judge Association both, and actually emailed them and requested that the Fiscal Court not, if we choose to do so, each member could opt out of taking that raise. We're required by law to take that raise. And I asked them if there's any way to have the legal department look at it any way for us to opt out of it, since it is tough times. It's pretty hard for us to take a raise, and sometimes it's pretty difficult to give raises across the board. But fortunate enough this year, and they said I couldn't do that in the first place. We're required and obligated by law to take those raises. And they said you could donate it back. I said, what about the federal and state tax you have to pay? So it's not a good thing to do. You have to pay the federal and state taxes on it. So fortunate enough this year, it came in at a very, very low amount. I don't know if you all have heard or not. So you'll know I think the media's got a copy of this. The raise is 0.0917. So it's less than 1/10 of 1%. So it's a very insignificant amount.
And that's what they're trying to get cost of living.
That's what the cost. That's the formula that they use. If you'll look at how it's determined.
Now, that's too complicated for me to understand.
The compensation is determined by a salary schedule containing 9 levels corresponding to 9 population groups and 4 salary steps for each population group.
Read that number again.
Point 0917.
This is 1/10 of 1%. Sorry, a dime on $1,000.
That's what the cost of living, I don't
Should be
understand.
down 100.
Or dime on
Down
$100. Yeah, dime on $100.
Down for 4.20 last year.
Yes.
So it's not good.
Well, you know, most people you talk to in the industry, there are no raises. They're actually looking at asking people to take a day off from work without pay. So, you know.
Well, I understand that, but I don't know how they come up with that rate, though. It don't add up when you hear all the news media talking about cost of living going through the roof. Don't seem like it's gonna match the.
Well, maybe they don't use the exact same CPI.
Oh, they don't use something.
You know, it depends on what Bean County you're talking to, probably. Excuse me, down there, Rhonda. I forgot we had one in the group. Need a motion to accept this motion from Bernard Ice. Can you get a second? Jerry Hahn, all approved, say aye.
Excuse me, is that gonna be .1?
Point
Just .1?
09, we're gonna figure it to the science.
You'll figure it to the side, it's gonna be.
We're required to. Computers can do those things, they tell me. 0.0917. Motion been made by Bernard, second by Jerry, all approved, say aye. Disapprove, motion carries. Now, while we're on that subject, this looks like a golden opportunity to talk about maybe what's gonna happen with our county employees. Now, over the last 3 years or so, we've had some attrition, and we've kind of juggled some things internally, and we've been able to give pretty good raises to our employees. Would this be a good time to say